Let's stick to the economic factors. And, it's Sunday. Polling started, in fact, ended just yesterday. Exit polls came out just yesterday. We have exactly 2 days to go for counting, just one Monday in between. But from what we understand from government sources is that Prime Minister Modi is already doing 7 meetings today on a Sunday, including one on the next 100 days, the first 100 days agenda for the government. So it seems that the BJP has assumed that the centre is going to see a BJP-led government again in power. So let's stick to the 100-day agenda, the 100-day mandate. Srinath, if I can come to you, with this one, what is the top priority for the government, whichever government, and let's assume right now, at least, for the sake of the data from the exit polls, that it is going to be a BJP-led government, then what is priority number one, which the new government that takes office needs to address in the first 100 days?
Sure. I think, Karthik, the answer already lies in the Prime Minister's address during the campaign in Punjab. He said that they're already ready with 125-day plan, and the first half of his third term will be spent in building youth-based programs, and the other one would be for Viksit Bharat. Okay. I think with that, if you look at it, I think we are going to see a lot of infrastructure development related issues that are going to come up. How do we fast track that? And also they will have to start coming back to what I call the land and labor reforms that's been pending for too long. And of course, I think the union budget will also have to be presented. And I think RBI has rolled out a large red carpet dividend. That's right. How are they going to use it? Will they reduce the fiscal deficit, or are they going to use it for pushing capex and hoping that private investments come in? If you notice the last 2-3 years, the government has been spending a lot of capex and the private sector has been slow on it. So will this, if let's say an increased mandate for BJP, will it actually bring private investors back to the table? I think that's a big mandate for the first 100
All right. Rohit, taking a cue from what Srinath has been saying, let's just continue with some of the key sectors that, according to you, would be in focus as part of not just the first 100 days, but well beyond the first 100 days. So Srinath mentioned infrastructure, robust infrastructure development, capex. Albeit capex investments by government, little have we seen thus far on the animal spirits of the corporate sector really get unleashed when it comes to capital investments. But what are the key sectors according to you? Because what we've seen to be in focus thus far has been infrastructure development, and this budget in the month of February that Finance Minister Nirmala Sridharan presented allocated a good 10% excess, almost 11 lakh crore rupees for infrastructure development. Then we already have an impetus on manufacturing by way of the PLI schemes. We have a separate semiconductor policy which has an allocation of about 76,000 crore rupees. And then we've also got this electric mobility. Are these the key themes and the key sectors that you would be watching out for? Or is there more to the first 100 days and beyond the 100 days for the next government that investors should be cognizant of?
So what I will add to that is interest rate sensitives. And the reason for that is it is all related. When you want to kick off a capex cycle and infrastructure investment by the private sector, one of the things that the government will have to be focused on, and I'm sure they will be, they're probably just waiting for things to move in that direction, is to bring down interest rates in India. Globally rates have been pushed up, and we have a situation where inflation is getting stable for quite a while. Right. I think if they actually focus on fiscal prudence, which is already been signaled before, and come out with plans that actually stimulate, like you said, the private sector to invest in infrastructure and capital goods sectors rather than the government doing most of the front running, that would solve both problems, that of inflation, which comes through excessive spending. It would bring down the pressure on interest rates by government borrowing, and that would then set the stage for consumption as well, because as rates go down, like I said, interest rate sensitive sectors like autos and real estate all get a trigger along with that. So I think that entire list of sectors will get triggered, and there would be clear-cut measures that would help rates come down.